Alrighty, we're back with another White Dwarf video. And yeah, this is the Space Marine special. So there is some Age of Sigmar stuff in here, but it is largely Space Marine content. So if you're a Xenos player and you have no interest in Space Marines, watch the video anyway, because we could do reviews and likes and subscribes and all that. It's all good for us. And some of the content is actually quite interesting. And yeah, we're going to get into it, but before we do, it actually comes with a couple of little freebies, and we'll have a quick look at them before we get into the White Dwarf itself. So yeah, we get this poster, Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus 2. And on the other side, I apologise for the reflection from the lights, but we've got all the Space Marine armor marks. And yeah, I think this was brought up in one of Valrak's videos. That we've got a Gravis ranged variant and melee variant, which there isn't a squad for like melee, but whether they mean that for like, it could be for like the Gravis captain, his armor could be more like that, I don't know. But that's pretty cool. And then we also have, if I can get it, special transfer sheet. And yeah, there's all little elements that you could use for your own custom chapter badge, or just whatever you want on your Space Marines. Alright, back on the desk, so let's have a look inside. So, courage and honor, yeah. So yeah, Space Marine themed issue. So yeah, expect to see lots of nice Space Marines. And some Chaos Space Marines. Beautiful in miniatures as always. Lionel Johnson, there's miniature of a month. Claws of the Lion. Really cool colour scheme. Some cool kit bashes as well. Some big old chain fist there, which I assume was taken from the Terminator set. Bit of a month, Shoulder Vulture. Which is interesting because you'd think they would have a Space Marine themed bit, but no. World of Warhammer is looking at perceptions of Space Marines. So how basically civilians and maybe other races see the Space Marines in Warhammer 40,000, and we had to see each other as well. A little bit about Dreadnoughts. And also got the Hellbrute and the Orc Death Dread as well, and yeah, I don't like the Hellbrute. It looks so small now compared to Redemptors and stuff, so hopefully one day Chaos will get a new, larger Hellbrute. Now, Warzone Bastiar, or Bastior. Space Marine Operations. Over the following pages you'll find a rule set that will allow you to play cooperative games with your friends based on the Operations mode from Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 video game, which is really cool. So yeah, all the rules for playing a game here, different phases. I assume it works like sort of a dungeon crawler. Be really cool to try it, actually. So yeah, lots of rules for that. We've got some missions. And then, or a mission, and then we go into create a chapter. So I actually recently just done a video on how to create your own chapter. So if you haven't watched that, then do feel free to look on our channel and find that. It's all very useful information, and there's even more here with lots of pretty pictures of different Space Marine chapters. Really cool. And there's loads of stuff. We've got lots of chapter symbols. And of course, some transfer sheets we saw earlier are in regards to this as well, and there is a section looking at them later as well. And we've got our first Founding chapters. Oh, I love seeing all the different shoulder pads and icons and stuff. The Penumbral Talons. Really love the colour scheme, actually. It's absolutely gorgeous. And very similar green to what I use for my my own custom chapter, to be fair. Obviously not painted as well as that though. Keepers of the Chalice. And while we're looking at these as well as all the things about Homeworld combat doctrines, stuff like that. Bit more detail than I went to in my video, which you'd expect really. And the Illuminators. It's another colour scheme which is really beautiful. Yeah, you got a random tables if you want to generate your own randomly. And Warhammer Studios share their own chapters. So the Shrouded Skulls. Really cool colour scheme. I do love a sort of halved or a quartered colour scheme on Space Marines. Never done one myself for a full army, so maybe it's something I'll have to do sometime. And yeah, we've got loads of examples of Space Marines from different chapters. I really like that one, that's really cool. You can tell I'm quite a sucker for like sort of turquoisey blues and stuff, and greens. But they're all beautiful, beautiful colour schemes. And we've got really interesting chapter symbols as well. And there's more. I love the Brotherhood of Dawn actually, that's really cool. Yeah, really nice. Got another halved colour scheme there for the Angels of Doom. I really like that one. It's got a very sort of old school vibe with the bright colours on it. Really like that. And the Clementine Knights. It's weird seeing a orange Space Marine chapter, isn't it? We just don't see orange very much. But they look amazing. Really nice. I probably wouldn't have gone with the name Clementine Knights. But, no, really cool. You have Ironhawks and Knights of Byzantium. Really cool. Yeah, I really like that colour scheme actually, with Knights of Byzantium. The Barrack Nur Burgundy. But we don't end there, we've got the Jade Talons, and you'll notice they look a bit chaosy on this side. So, are they loyalists or renegades is the question. Either way, they're really nice, and they've got their own little feature. You get some nice close-ups for miniatures. Obviously, there's a little painting tutorial for them. White's always a brave colour to do, even as sort of dirty off-white, but it looks so good. And yeah, I'm using Abaddon there as well. There he is again. Yeah, very interesting. I mean, you can't call yourself a loyalist if you're using like a lot of chaos stuff, surely. Who knows? But really nice, some nice kit bashes. And a really nice scheme. So that's really cool. Weather report and some transferable skills even. I can read, I promise. So all about sort of dirtying up your armour and your robes and stuff. Really cool, applying scratches. You got like clean and dirty there. And I do like the more sort of battle damaged look for sure. Although I'm normally lazy and just paint chips with a sponge. And then we have a section on applying transfer sheets, or decals, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, just use an example from the free transfer sheet from this issue to make your own sort of custom chapter symbol. Which is really cool, but if it only comes in this White Dwarf, then it's probably a bit useless. So maybe that's something I'll consider selling. So we're now going to the Horus Heresy, and we're looking at Saturnine. So lots of close-ups of guns and Got details and different chapters as well. And I've actually been building some of mine. You might have seen my Dreadnought already. I've got some Terminators on here. Just need to build the other two. They just take so long to build quite often. But yeah, I love the Salamander's Dreadnought. It just looks amazing. So good. And yeah, you get 4 different little front panels there. So there's the other 3. Which is really cool. I've got Centurion and Mark 2 armor and of course the quad accelerator platform. Which is something else I need to build as well. And all the Mark 2 stuff I just put on the site for now. So all the bits are available for these. If you like the look of them, they're all available on our website. And then you got all the disintegrator weapons as well, which are really cool. The Legions, Astartes, the creation of Space Marines and their legions. So, really cool raid. And then we've got all the original 20 Founders and their Primarchs and a couple that I'm missing, of course. Then we go to Age of Sigmar, where there's no Space Marines here. So the Lord of Ruin, so a verminous deity joins the great game. So it's all about the Horned Rat. And we have the Spires of Nor, so Ratmen rise up and one of Warhammer World's tallest dioramas, and this thing is absolutely epic. Like, how cool is that? I don't think this even does it justice, really, but I don't think you really appreciate the sheer scale of it until you sort of look at the miniatures in it, and then you just realise this thing is going to be huge. Yeah, really cool. Here we've got a few close-ups. And we have the Trials of Algorak, Part 4. There's one more part left after this. I know we're a long way in the video, but I do apologise. We've got bits of sunlight just getting in the way. It's very sunny and very hot here today. Access granted for White Dwarf Bunker. For Warhammer Underworld League. So you've got your best painted, 2nd place and 1st place. So well done to Zarbag's Gits. Space Marine 2 Operations Mission Pack. There's also a QR code for Lieutenant Titus Mission Pack as well. There's some rule sets for all the different types of Marines. And of course, the Tyranids. Then we have Satellite Uplink. And yeah, they're not all Space Marines in this one, which is nice. And Lady Alinda is absolutely stunning. As is the Frostheart Phoenix. So cool. Beautiful miniatures. The Dante is incredible. And for Warhammer Studios, leaders and heroes, and yeah, like the Raptor Lord, very cool. I've used these as base miniatures for some of my Exodite miniatures. They are really, really nice. I love the Vindicare. Assassin as well. And then the White Dwarf team plays Bunker Bingo, so we've got some more Tome Keepers there. Got Slaughter Talon. And we've got Bunker Bingo Extra. That is a tongue twister. Gardens of Abyss. Again, I'm just drawn to the sort of Cavalite green. This is so nice. Yeah, really, really cool. So yeah, that's our Space Marine issue. We've got some cards at the back as always, our bunker missions. And yeah, I forgot to look at the number. I normally look at the number, don't I? 515, that was. Pretty cool. Obviously the creation, the chapter section was really cool with all the examples as well. Really like all that. And yeah, there's not really much else to say. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please do give it a like. And please don't dislike it just because you thought the issue was rubbish. That's no reflection on me. So don't shoot the messenger. And yeah, feel free to subscribe. I do one of these every month, plus lots of other different wargaming and 3D printing content. A little bit of a mixed bag here, but I just do stuff I enjoy doing. And yeah, I'm starting to lose my voice a bit. I'll see you all again in the next video.